Cyraxx. Good old cyraxx. They're at it, Goblin of Akron, Ohio. He's a person I've known about since 2020 odd. The first time I heard about him were from Bass Shaman. And the first line I heard about him were very almost beautiful. They were literally, "This is cyraxx." Very gentle way. And in his videos, the Bass Shaman, his videos, the first about 10 dozen odd, were very gentle talking about him. That's where I learned about cyraxx. I think like 2-3 years ago. I can't exactly remember. But with cyraxx, came across someone very ugly, very physically disabled in a way, someone that you could feel a bit sorry for and understand. But when he opened his mouth, his attitude destroyed it all. He's just wannabe warrior, wannabe this, wannabe that. And I mean, for now, I won't chat about after, I think it's like 2022 proper, but first impression is like an ugly looking person. But I heard about what he did, and hearing that he was a nonce, hearing that he were a person who took advantage of people who presented themselves as children. And this is where you get into the territory that he brings up, and he repeats and repeats. In that he's like, "Oh, I was fooled as a, it wasn't a real kid, blah blah." But at that time, he didn't. He was told as a child, you have to take it seriously like that. He showed his cockerel. You're pretty gross. And only after when Maso Rapport showed it all, nothing amounted to it, but you could tell he knew what he was doing. And the thing there, people did pick up, I think it was 2017 towards 2019, I'm not 100% exactly when it occurred. But that cemented exactly who he is into people's mindsets, because it doesn't matter how disabled you are, how special you are. If you sexually predate on children, or who at least tell you you're children, you're done. I will talk later about cyraxx post 2022, because the thing I kind of see cyraxx's internet story is in two parts. One's before I think it's 2022, through stuff kicked off, but before then it's more early stuff, because he had his own music, rap and stuff. It weren't the best. Cophead, I can't blame me too stuff. He's pretty mentally disabled. He appears very autistic. He's mentally, developmentally pretty deficient. He's a bit slow in learning this and that, which ain't the issue. But when he's confronted by the fact of what he's doing, like copying music, copying this, copying that, he goes ape shit and just anger and stuff, because he thinks that it will just defend itself. People laugh at him, but then again, I think the other week I actually was on I think it's Chance Arnett's, I think. Arnson. I commented on one of his lives that, "Look, Chance, get off the internet. People don't like you here, blah blah." And he said, "No, Dan, I will not get off the internet." And what you get is this big repeat and repeat and repeat of what he's like. And the thing there, that used to happen before, I think 2021, 2022. And the thing are, the reason why I'd split it like that, after that, then the fun began. The trolls. It really kicked off after 2020 when, before he was always an internet weirdo, stole music, was a bit of a nonce, but Maori, music just Maori started trolling him, and eventually it was 2023. I'll talk about next time, but stuff got way better. But the thing I learned about it way before that, and the thing I thought of him as someone who should, if he wasn't a paedophile, he could have improved so much by just reading the room and getting off the internet, improving a lot about his life. Get a factory job, get a job in a shop or something, get a job. Check your ego, keep away from that crap. But no, his ego's that big. It's not as fast as Daniel Larson's, but the thing of Daniel Larson is a bit different from cyraxx, because Chance Wilkins has been around for at least, I think, about 10-15 years. Around 15, as far as I think, as far as I recollect, about 2009, was a bit, he was around in 2009 till 2015-16, doing his own thing. People didn't troll him as much then. However, after that, I think around 2017-18, he was known for his being a nonce. Through Mass Hall Reports, and Mass Hall Reports is okay. Her decoying, the problem with the US and paedophile hunting laws, state per state, all have completely different. Unlike the UK, where if you're a paedophile hunter and you utilize decoying, it's more the same above, like everywhere. But in the US, it will be different here, there. Some police services less and more seriously. With cyraxx, they weren't taking this more seriously, but by what he did, specific like Mass Hall Reports, decoys, he definitely took advantage. He's a paedophile by the standards of what he did at the time. And often he claims, oh, I was hacked, all this, all that, and the thing out, it doesn't matter. He did what he did. He knows he did what he did. And the thing out, I'm sure that he feels that the way he's aggressive at people, he can scare people off. No, it makes you look like a stupid idiot. I don't necessarily think that cyraxx will face anything for what he did before 2022, I think. I'm only a bit unsure of the dates because there's a point between hearing about the same garbage and the funny stuff. I think it was 2023 when Morty beat up cyraxx and he got arrested. That was the peak. And I'll talk about that soon, but with cyraxx, he pretty much gained notoriety well before that for him singing music, being a bit of a paedophile, a weird person, faking being a gangster, saying the N-word and whatever variation, getting called out. And then again, the thing is, when you're locked up in your basement all the time, surrounded by family who care about you, who love you, and who support you, if you are that isolated, of course you'll have that ego. But the thing is, we have to be realistic. You can't think yourself as the king all the time. You need to break through that idea. But Chance Wilkins, he's the one lolcow that got away with it all. He ain't gonna get away with anything else. No, what? No, he will get away with anything else because the police will only do so much in listening to people who report stuff, because when you're reported over 100 odd times, people will think people are messing with you. No one's gonna care. It ain't like Daniel Larson where the people who reported him were taken seriously because it pertained to actually evidented crimes with cyraxx. Little bits here and there, and so many people annoyed. Police department, they don't care. Over that, that's the first part of my thoughts on cyraxx, but I will comment further. But it's a lovely day, and I'm gonna enjoy myself with it. Alright, see you later.